Hello, my divas. I'm back. Okay. So, first of all, excuse my voice. I think I'm having allergies. I've never had allergies. So this is all new for me. But I'm pretty sure it's not a cold. And my goodness, to all of y'all who have been surviving allergies your whole life, I am so sorry because this is terrible. So, excuse my voice. But anyway, I have so many things to update you guys on. But today's focus is going to be budgeting six months worth of expenses. So let me get everything in place. So to explain, pretty much, I recently moved, and abruptly, 3 days before I got here, my income stream abruptly was cut off. Long story. And so, luckily, I was blessed enough to have 6 months at least worth of expenses saved up cash. So, I'm going to be breaking that up now. This isn't to say that I'm not going to be looking for a job and stuff like that, but worst case scenario, especially how the job market has been and how long it's been taking, people I know who've gotten laid off and stuff to find work. This is just backup plan type of thing. But again, sorry, excuse me. But yeah, so we're going to be doing 6 months worth of expenses. Yeah, so let's get into it. I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've been on here. Like, how are y'all? How's everybody's doing? How's everybody's budgeting journey? I miss you guys so much. It was so much going on in my life. Yeah, it was a lot going on family wise and stuff, but I'm back and I'm ready to start budgeting again. So, before we get started, let's go ahead and look at this spread. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. So I already know how much is in here, but I want y'all to guesstimate how much cash this is. And then whoever comes the closest, I will give a shout out in the next video, just like old times. No cheating. Preferably leave your comment time stamped at this time. But yeah. So, oh, you know what? I gotta go ahead and put the coin. Oops, sorry. Put some coins in Miss Piggy. So somebody gave me this. They were like, "Oh, can you take a dollar coin?" I said, "I surely can." Isn't she pretty? I haven't seen one of these in so long, but it's so pretty. So I'm going to stick this to the side, and then the rest of this is going to go in Miss Piggy. Oh, Miss Piggy is full. You can't even hear the coin dropping. I need to take her to a coin counter ASAP. ASAP. Oh, man. But yeah, y'all, it's so much to talk about. I don't even know where to begin because I'm also like in a rush like I always am when I do these videos. I always wait until it's like time for me to go either to the bank or to spend, and I need to budget it out first with these videos. So yeah, and also I appreciate all the love I've been receiving, because I've noticed is on TikTok and on here, my videos have still been getting like a lot of traction and stuff like that. So I really appreciate you guys. And so I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to do this. I've also mapped everything out in an Excel sheet. So I'm going to do that in a different video. But for right now, we're going to do the 6 months. And then after that, I'll break up into my cash wallet. I don't know if you guys remember this wallet that I made with the envelopes. I need to update them, but I still have this. And so I'm gonna put like either a week or a month's worth in here to carry around. But right now I'm doing 6 months. So let's first count the money. Oh, wait, let me check. You know what? We're just going to count the money. Okay. So, we'll start with the hundreds. Goodness, this is all, that is crazy. That is insane. Like, y'all, if I could figure this out, so can you. I can promise you that, because I am not the best at anything really in life. So this feels so surreal to even have this in my hands. But yeah. All right, let's go ahead and start counting. So 100. Okay, I believe this is 5,000, but I'm going to double check. Let's see. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. Let's start over. I believe this is, hold on, because I need to make sure all my money's facing the right direction. I don't know how I missed it. I actually did this. I should have done this before I started recording this video. All right, so this pack is all facing the right direction. So 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4,000. And 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5,000. Okay. So this is 5K. That's crazy to even like feel that in my hands. All right, so split this one up. So I'm gonna put 5. Can y'all see that? I don't know what's going on with the camera, y'all. I gotta figure this out. But yeah, 5,000 plus. Okay, this should be another 5,000. So let's count it. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5,000. Okay. Damn. That is to the rim. Should I move it like this? Does that look better? I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay. And then the last bit of hundreds. Wait, let me make sure they're all facing the right direction. Okay. All right, this should be 2,200, but let's double check. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1,000, I'm sorry. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,000, 100, 200. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm blanking out. So I'm going to put that in front of that one. All right. That's 2,200. All right. Oh, snap. I forgot. I have money in here. You know what? We'll get back to that. We will get back to that because I already did the spread. So I don't want to cheat. So we'll count that later separately. But for now, we're just going to focus on what was in that envelope. All right. So these are the 50s. I believe. I think this is 1,600, but let's double check. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 51,000. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 52,000. Yeah, I was way off. My brain is cooked today, y'all. 2,000. All right. That's 2040. That's 10. 1, 2, and 3. Ooh. All right, so total thus far 14,253. That's 14,253. Okay. So now that we have that total, I'll go ahead and no, matter of fact, I'm gonna wait. Okay. So 14,253. Now, should I write that down somewhere? Where is my, I need a pen. Oh, I got it. Okay. Piece of paper. Cool. So I'm gonna write that down. 14,253. All right, cool. Now, first we're gonna do rent. So I've already paid 1 month's rent because I've been here for like 3 weeks now. So I've already paid 1 month's rent. So I only need to budget out 5 more months. So my rent is 1717. Oops. 1717. Plus I have to pay for parking. So parking here is $25 a month. So that takes the total to $1742 per month. Multiply that. Ooh, why does it keep doing this? So 1742 times 5 is 8,710. So that's what we're going to count out for the rent. All right. So this should be 8,710. So let's go ahead and count it out. 100 to, wait, we're going to double check. Okay. The heck, y'all. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8,000. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 710. So this is rent. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's move Miss Piggy over. And we need to go to emergency. Do I not have an envelope for rent no more? I think I might have taken it out a while ago, to be honest. These actually can come out. Yeah, so I'm going to make this one rent right here. Boom. Oh, this bad boy is full. This one is going to be rent. Yo, I need to clear these out. I have not touched this thing in a while. Like, I was still doing my budgeting even when I wasn't recording videos for you guys, but I just had changed my method a little bit, so I just got to get my whereabouts again. All right, so that is in there, right? So now, hold on. I got to pull up my Excel sheet so I can remember how much I need to pull up. For everything else. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Hello, my divas. I'm back. Okay, so I grabbed a few examples. So this, for example, this is basil. I don't know if you can see, but it is $1.33 for all of this. Like, look at how big this is for $1.33. This is oregano, and that is $2.36 for all of this. Like, I just grabbed 4, but I ended up buying like probably 20 or 30 different seasonings. This is thyme. This one is $1.98. And then this is Himalayan pink salt, and this is $1.79. Like, These are massive. So I ended up only spending, like I said, I got like probably 20 to 30 different seasonings, and I ended up only having to spend like $30 for all the seasonings I got. It's crazy. But hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put these back. Okay, guys, I'm back. So this is the cash for now, and then 8,710 is for rent, right? So we have 14,253 minus 8,710, and that's 5,553 left. So let's move on to the next piece. So medical. So for right now, I'm not sure what that is going to look like, because I've been dealing with a lot with like the health insurance, and long story short, a lot of things happen, and I don't even know where to begin with that. So I'm just going to focus on just the medication, and I'm going to prepare for worst case scenario. I recently applied for unemployment and Medicaid. So I'm hoping at least the unemployment will come through. But with the Medicaid, for the type of medication that I would need, I believe they will cover the cost or majority of it. And I would likely out of pocket, because my medication is really, really expensive. But I do have the GoodRx Gold, not just the regular GoodRx, but I paid extra for the Gold so that I can get the cheapest amount for my medication. And so it brings the cost down on my medication to, I think the last time let me check, but I think the last time I got the medicine, I paid 65 out of pocket. Let me see. Oh, 45. Okay. So I definitely overestimated. Okay. So let me actually change this, because I thought I paid 65, but I actually paid 45. So that's good. So basically, I'm going to be budgeting out 60 a month for medication just in case. So what's that? So 60, I mean, that should be 360, right? 60 times 6 is 306. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. I'm really calculating 5 months worth of expenses, not 6 months, because I already spent money this month on stuff. So I'm looking at moving forward. So my bad, y'all. Technically, I guess this is 5 months, but we'll figure it out. So it's 360. So I'm actually, so 60 times 5. So 300. Okay. So we'll do 51, 52, 53. There we go. 300, and we'll do that in medical. Cool. I think I'm gonna do 5 months, and then we'll see from there how much I have left over to add on a 6 month just in case. But I'm hoping that I should be able to have some type of stream of income coming in before I would need to spend all of this in the 6 months. So anyway, car. So my car insurance, I do the 6 months. And so I think I haven't updated you guys on my car situation. So I think the last time I talked to you guys, I was leasing a Mazda, and then I sold that back. I sold back my lease to Mazda, and I ended up making, I forget how much, I think it was like 1,600, something like that. And so then I ended up buying a cash car last year. It was a Toyota Prius. I had saved up, and I bought it for $5,000. However, it was a scam and they were not transparent about the issues with the car. So when I took it into the dealership, I think I took it in like a week after I bought it. The price to fix it cost basically the value of what I bought the car for. So I drove that locally because it was okay to drive like for little things, but like down the highway and stuff like that, I didn't do that. So I recently sold that car. So I sold that for like, I think 2,500. I was transparent about what was wrong with it and everything, and so I was able to sell it for 2,500. And then I ended up buying a different car. So now I have a Kia Sportage, and so I bought that car cash as well because I can't fathom a car note. Like, that just stresses me out. The idea of it, after everything that we've been through together, y'all, I couldn't. So I bought that car. Very glad I got that. I got that actually right before I moved because I moved to a different state, but we'll get into that another time. So that car drove me and all of my stuff 10 hours to get to where I was to where I am. So yay, Kia. I know people have their feelings about Kia, but I love my car. Her name is Red Bone because she's built on red bones. You have to, actually, I might input like a picture of her somewhere here, but the interior is like this carmine red color. So that's why I named her Red Bone. But anyway, so I bought that car and so I basically got my renter's insurance with the same place where my car insurance is, so that I would get a discount on both. And so I prepaid out my renter's insurance for the year. And then with my car, because I went from like such a small Prius up to a SUV, it brought the price up. But I calculated it, and I believe it's $698, something like that. And so I divide that by 6. So it's 116 a month. And yeah, so 116 a month. 116. Oh, 696, something like that. Yeah. So what I was thinking of doing, well, one, I was just going to put away 700 just for the insurance. So let's actually do that now. So I'm gonna do 1, 5, 6, 7. All right. So this 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is going to be for the car insurance. That's going to come out in 6 months. Bet. All right. I haven't decided what I'm going to put in here yet. Oh, you know what? I should put my utilities in here. So for utilities, I haven't been here for 30 days yet to really do an average. So I kind of overestimated, and I did 200 a month is what I calculated out. So 200, and then my internet is $70 a month. So plus 70. So that's 270, and then multiply that by 5. And that's $13.50. So 270 times 5. Let me just double check that. 270 times 5. Yep, $13.50. So let's count that out. That's 1,000. And then that's 350. So we should have 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 51, 52, 53, 50. Okay. So this is going to be my utilities. I can change the envelopes another time. Okay. And then that is rent. We already went through that. So this is, you know what? I'll do that at the end, actually. I need some more envelopes, so I'm just going to have to steal some from back here. I'll do clothing because I'm probably not going to use that for anything. So I'll put this one here in front of the rent. Okay, so groceries and gas. I think I was thinking about putting those in the same one, or you know what, I'll separate them out. I'll do this one. Yep. Okay, so this one is going to be groceries for now, and this one is going to be gas. So for groceries, again, I overestimated. So when I first moved to stock my entire fridge, all of my seasonings, oh, you guys. So one thing I'm so excited about is where I moved is close to one of the largest farmers markets in this country, in the United States. So when I tell you I'm not going to the grocery store out here at all, I save so much money. Like, first of all, they sell this, like the seasonings alone. They have the, actually, let me show you guys an example. I'm gonna show you an example. Okay, so I grabbed a few examples. So this, for example, this is basil. I don't know if you can see, but it is $1.33 for all of this. Like, look at how big this is for $1.33. This is oregano, and that is $2.36 for all of this. Like, I just grabbed 4, but I ended up buying like probably 20 or 30 different seasonings. This is thyme. This one is $1.98. And then this is Himalayan pink salt, and this is $1.79. Like, these are massive. So I ended up only spending, like I said, I got like probably 20 to 30 different seasonings, and I ended up only having to spend like $30 for all the seasonings I got. It's crazy. But hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put these back. So yeah, definitely saved a lot of money. Long story short, so to get all of my seasonings and all the major things you need for the fridge, like all of that, and then produce like my salmon, my chicken, and just like vegetables, all that stuff. I ended up breads, all of that. I spent like 300, and it lasted me a very long time because I think I'm on week 3. Yeah, because next week I believe will be a month. And I just now have to go back shopping, which is crazy. So I budgeted out $400 a month because I figured that could be like $100 a week. But I will say I'm likely not going to have to spend that much just because of the place I go. But it's better to be safe than sorry because you never know. So 400 times 5. I got to remember 5 because I keep thinking 6, but it's 5. It's $2,000. So we're going to count out 2,000. Okay, I believe this is 2,000. So 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 59, 52,000. So this is going to go in here for groceries. There we go. And then this one I said was going to be gas. And gas, I'm budgeting out. I haven't really been spending that much in gas, so I just budgeted out $100 a month. So that'll take us to 500. So, let's see, 50. Oops. There we go. Let's see again. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So that is for gas. Okay. Cool. And then, like I said, we already did rent. So what do we have left? So we have that's 650 plus 40 plus 3. So we have 693 is what's left. Okay. Now I'll explain these. So my production folder, basically, hold on, let me write down 693 so I don't forget. Okay. So right now we have a surplus of $693 based off of the bare minimum basics of what I will need for the next 5 months, not 6, 5 months to survive. So I think I'm in a good place for right now. That's great. Now let's get to the production and the emergency. So the production folder, basically, I made a decision the end of last year that I wanted to get back into doing like podcasting and being on camera like I used to. I kind of stopped all of that. The last episode I think I put out for my podcast was in 2023. And I had invested so much into the production of that, and I wasn't even able to put out the whole season because if you guys recall, that was when I ended up getting hit with like a lawsuit and some other things. And then my dad's health had gone down very quickly, very fast, and I was his full-time caregiver. So I kind of just dropped everything. But on the side, I was still helping as like a side income to produce other people's shows. So I decided the end of last year, the money that I would make moving forward producing, I was going to invest into my own production. So this was from, I think, the month of December, which I believe it was $2,000. Let me double check this. So yes, so this is 2,000. And then I have about another 2K that should be coming in next month for a project that I'm working on. However, I was slowing down on the production so that I could focus more on my own stuff. But like what I'm slowing down on producing other people's stuff so that I can invest into myself. But again, like I said, my income abruptly got cut off 3 days before I moved 10 hours away from home. So things can change. But long story short, this is pretty much, I'm putting this here because for me, it's like, again, it's important to me. It's me investing in myself because I've sacrificed a lot over the past 6 years. And I don't regret the things I've sacrificed, but for those who aren't aware, I moved back home in March of 2021 after I graduated with my master's. And I had, launched my business and all of that type of stuff and was doing well in my career. But the reason I moved home was because of my parents' health and especially my dad. And it was too much for my mom to handle on her own. So, and also her health too. So I moved back home to become a full-time caregiver. And he ended up getting diagnosed with cancer and he lost mobility in all of his joints and all of that type of stuff. And so I pretty much cut off everything that I was doing for myself. And again, I don't regret it, but it was oh wait, that's 5 years. I'm sorry. My mom always says 6 years, but it's 5. That was 5 years. And again, I don't regret it in the slightest of bits because I'm very family focused. But I do realize that over that 5 year period, my business ended up getting dissolved. I wasn't able to stay consistent with like my production and stuff because of the cost. Because I've been doing like podcasting, media, pageants, all that type of stuff since 2014, something like that. So that period of time was when I was getting a lot of traction, but I had to slow down because my focus was on my family. And then the episodes I put out in 2023 was because I had taken a month to myself and I went to San Diego to house sit for a friend while she was like overseas. And while I was there, I had decided I was going to invest in myself. And so I had hired a production team and I was like recording, and I had a bunch of interviews and stuff lined up that I did in San Diego and in LA. And so when I came back, I was excited to like get the season rolling and get everything out. And halfway through the season, again, I was doing great. Traction was going well. I was focused on laughter and healing. Like that's pretty much the theme around my podcast. And I felt like it was really touching a lot of people's hearts. But then unfortunately got hit with a lawsuit. Story for another day. So I didn't have the money to fight it, even though a lot of attorneys said that I likely would have won that case. Nobody was taking it pro bono. So I kind of didn't have much of an option. So yeah, so all that to say, I'm not trying to ask for a sob story or for sympathy, but I just wanted to explain to y'all why this is so important to me and why I really don't want to have to touch this unless I need to, because this is me starting over again in what I love to do. Oh goodness, I'm getting teary-eyed. I'm sorry. But yeah. So anyway, back to the happiness. So this is $2,000. Now we'll go on to the emergency fund. I don't even remember how much I put in here. I know it's more than 1,000, but I think I might have to cut it down as a just in case. So let's go ahead and count this out. Oops, 100. Wait, I'm sorry. Okay. I believe this is 1,640, but let me double check. So that's 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 100, 2, 3, 54, 55. So this is 1,500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40. Yes. So this is 1,640. I am actually just going to put 1,000 away. So I'm going to take the 640 out. So we will, hold on, let me count out the 1,000. Okay. All right, let me double check. That's 1,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. Okay. And the reason I'm doing this is just because you never know, like unexpected expenses. And like I said, because my income just abruptly ended, I want to have more capital that I can have access to, because I'm also starting from scratch, right? So I'm getting all of my furniture, I'm getting all of that kind of stuff. Like right after this video, I'm actually going to the store to buy stuff for my apartment. So I want to have access to the capital so that I can also budget those things out, because this is just me budgeting out the bare minimum to survive. And then everything else is kind of like, moving forward. So it's 20, 100, 200, 300, 51, 52, 20, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40. That's 640. Okay. Okay. So 640 plus the 693 that was left over. So, oh, wait. That does not add up. So 693 plus 640. So we're at 1,000. Can y'all see? $1,333. All right. So, yeah. So I think that's where I'm going to wrap this video up. And then I will go ahead in the next video and stuff up my wallet. So, thank you so much for watching. I missed you guys so much. And I can't wait to continue this journey of budgeting and getting back into this, because I missed you guys. You guys really helped hold me accountable with my budgeting journey. And I really hope that while you're budgeting with me, you also are budgeting yourself. And I hope that my journey can help inspire or help anybody out there. But yep, it's a pleasure. Deuces.